We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And his drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1, right?
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Stop.
They give it to him again. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Another carry for him. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here we go.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield left.
Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's go.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He's got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Nix from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Dax Hill. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
MT, take. Guns. Dot.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
MT, take. 11, MT, take. Dot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Burrow setting up the play action. He's got it near the 8. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
11. Dot.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull out in front further, 13-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting at the 10. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Bengals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Dad?
2nd and 8. As the open man downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Nix with it on first. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Handoff now out of the gun. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Slot man in motion left. From the 26 on 2nd down. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Stop.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Woo! I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building, because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds, because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 right.
Throwing here, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Broncos pushing for a score before the break. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Nix looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Nix now to throw. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Shakir now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
A give now from the gun. he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Burrow from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On 1, ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Higgins, the man in motion right. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 16-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Finds Mims. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Option give here. Broke through the tackle. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Nix. It's his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
On target to his man Higgins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's bottled up quick. This just crosses the 25 to about the 27. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Man in motion here. 2nd and 8. Got his target. It's Tony. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
11 mighty. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Gun.
And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down.
Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Dot.
They'll run it from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Dot.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
On 2.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Bengals football, and they've got to be pretty darn happy about this lead to start the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here.
11. Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Dot.
Running this one left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
1-1, ready? 12. Dot.
Back to the well again. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. It's from the left hash, 33 yards.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's stay 19. Ready.
They'll run the counter. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Mims with the grab. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Check. 79 Bronco. Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception. And you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
On 1, ready? 11.
They give it to him again. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Option design here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first and 10, here's Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Again on second and 10, Nix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
12. Got.
On first down, they'll run. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Get set. 12. 11. Here we go. Got.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Got.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Got.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Just set my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste.